Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Let me just make this very more balanced. Ooh, very nice. And today, hi, hello to everyone who will be watching now and watching this later. Today, I'm going to discuss these topics. I will be reading out 3 messages from clients who would like to book an erotic photo shoot. Okay, I will be reading out the messages. I will be discussing about the things, erotic fantasies they would like to shoot. Okay, and also I would be discussing yesterday's comment here on TikTok where I received a comment that photography is not a therapy. You see, photography is not a therapy. That's what I will be discussing, right? So let me read out first message. So the first message is from couple. Okay, couple who would like to book an erotic photo shoot. The second message is from the lady. She would like to create erotic photo shoot for her husband. And the third one is from the escort model. Okay, and this escort model would like to create a website, adult website with hot and sexy pictures. Okay, so these are 3 topics which I'm going to talk right now today, and later about one comment. Okay, people who would like to have communication, they can write me questions and then I'll look at the questions later on. And when I would like to have a break, of course, I will take the break and I'll read this out. So, me today discussing about erotic photo shoots. Erotic photo shoots are creative experience for adults, the place where they actually undressing and exposing their imperfections, showing their inhibitions and processing the feelings. Okay, at the beginning, most of the time, adults processing unpleasant feelings. Okay, and then converting them into a pleasant feelings. It means that if you feel nervous and anxious and scared and not pretty, your body not good enough, or you're not photogenic, right? You start the photo shoot in this vibration, in this energy, and after a few hours, the transformation happens and you change. You create a totally different content. Okay, that's what I do at my studio. Right? People walking naked without confidence, they are not scared to show themselves, they are not scared to do anything with their body, okay, to receive the touch, to give the touch, right? These type of situations, right? The freedom that enter into their lives. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, so the first thing is couples message, very new to this idea and very keen. Okay, yes, this is, I already want to comment because erotic photo shoot, boudoir photography, right, the glamour photography, before, especially glamour photography, it was before for models, for people in industry. Okay, peoples who would like to be famous, who would like to be popular, they are undressing in front of the other people to get that popularity, because every sexy picture is attracting a lot of attention, right? It's an energy force. People are looking and looking up to those models who are hot and sexy, right? Hot women want to lose weight because they see the skinny forms and so on. So it is a force that makes us change, makes us fantasize, makes us desire, right? That's what is erotic photography. And it was before like that. Now erotica comes to an everyday person. It means that your housewife, okay, she never done anything hot, sexy, and risky. She can go and see the photographer, book a session, and undress and have this experience for herself and have a voiceover shot. You know, that's what I'm saying, right? So it's coming closer to everyone. Then another factor is that we all have now phones with cameras. We actually can create hot and sexy pictures for ourselves, not going into any photography studio. You see? You can learn to take hot and sexy pictures of yourself, self-portrait, right? Or your reflection in the mirror, okay? And evaluate yourself and grow and develop like that, sexually intimately, right? Why I'm saying develop? Why I'm saying develop? Because again, I'm bringing this information as a therapy. People do not believe, some, that this is a therapy, but it's already proven scientifically. Okay, one Canadian lady already done that work. Okay, and you can read about phototherapy. In society and community, we can have this proof, and everyone knows that when you post a sexy picture on a hot picture, the best picture of yourself, you will get a lot of attention. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? You will get a lot of attention. People will be commenting. People will be admiring you, desiring you, and just wanted to know you. That's what picture does. Okay, so I don't need, even go into science, right? Then another thing is, we know that as a proof, okay, when people do not see themselves, and especially this visible, you see, therapy, it's not visible factor, it happens inside of you. But for other communities to see it, I can tell you straight away. Imagine the actor, or imagine the singer, okay, or any other person become famous and being photographed a lot. What happens to them? They transform themselves. They suddenly lose their weight. Okay, that's what the therapy does. That finally they realize in which state they would like to be, okay, and what kind of the person they would like to become. Okay, and that's what's happening. So people living, growing their weight, for example, being overweight, let's say this, right? Every weight is beautiful, but sometimes people are just denying it, living in their body, and do not see it because the eyes are looking out and not in, right? So then the photographers takes a lot of picture and show that person to himself, so that finally they realize. Okay, then what happens in the brain? The brain gets recalculated. The person wants to be different, the person wants to change, and that change comes naturally. Most of the time they take certain actions, they take certain decisions. That's what happens automatically. Okay, and I can tell you there are many people to prove. One person is, let's say, Adele. Okay, Adele, look how beautiful and sexy she is right now, right? That's what happens to famous people. They see themselves, they've been photographed themselves. There was enough of information about themselves so that they could do something about it. And it's not that they are doing. No, the force is doing, the highest force. Your conscious, subconscious mind is doing it, right? If I'm saying that you are doing something here in the world, I would be wrong, okay? But there is enough information for you to comprehend things about you, what's happening, and you would just see yourself in a different way. Okay, and you become that in a different way. Okay, it happened to me. It happened to me when I started recording myself and seeing myself more often. I transformed too. Okay, so I'm not a stranger to this transformation. You would see my videos 5 years ago. You would think is that's her. Okay, so that's what happens, right? You are absolutely exposed every time into yourself, and you are able to see into you. And me talking into me, okay, this is something what I usually don't do in my life, right? But now I've changed and I've transformed, and it's easy for me and simple. Okay, I can smile to myself. I'm not criticizing myself for that wrinkle or for that blemish, or something is wrong. There is no information coming out, okay? Because when it's in a person, there is a negative energy, unpleasant information. It's coming out. Okay, it has to come out. People just share what they have. Okay, so when you do not like yourself, right? You do not like yourself. Okay, there is many others you do not like. Let's start from there. Okay, so coming back to this message where couple is saying, we are very new to this idea and we are very keen to book, to plan, to shoot erotic photo shoot. Okay, we are very interested in a couple's nude erotic photo shoot. As your website is amazing, I'm going to change this. But for some people, you see, it's still amazing. Okay, people who do not know, do not see erotica, it looks like amazing, and gives a very comforting idea of what we could have. We are just looking into what realistic pricing it is for both of us. Okay, so let me just comment on that. Erotic and erotic photo shoots with photographers vary depending on the professional. Okay, there is no course, okay, there is no college, there is no university who actually give you information about erotica and erotic photography and erotic videos. Every professional who does this craft doing it from their own perspective. Okay, how they've been coded, how they've been raised, grown up, where and what kind of the information they received, of course, from the community, from the society, who they are, and that's how they're translating, okay, their erotic photography. Most of photographers, of course, are copying each other. That's normal, okay, that's, this is the easiest way to make money. Okay, when you're making something and then you're just making that, right? There are artists, okay, but there are artists who are not copying anyone and they creating their own stuff, okay, and they're making every photo shoot tailored individually to that couple. I mean, everything is different, right? They do not, apply the same settings, the same lightings, the same backgrounds, the same outfits, the same, and nothing, okay? It's just from the scratch, absolutely pure creativity. Okay, that's how I work. Okay, that's how I work. Okay, so let me just tell you, interesting in a couple's nude and erotic photo shoot. There are two types of nude and erotic photo shoot. Okay, one it can be non-sexual. Okay, where people are undressing and not feeling anything. You know, there are make love situations when women would go and have intimacy with the man and not feel anything. In olden data production, okay, or marriage, right, that was the formula, and the love was something different outside the marriage norm. And if it grown into love, it's like very lucky marriage, okay, but most of the time people will get together to be reproductive and have babies, and in that time, in the reproduction time, people would not feel or fantasize about someone else. Okay, that's how it was the norm. Now people want to feel love, want to feel passion, desire, okay, to be wanted, right? And so on. And that are the feelings, okay? However, when I come to erotic photo shoot closer, there are two ways to perform it, okay? One way is not to feel anything, because you see, it is enough to expose your body physically, to undress and experience that sensation. And then it's another level to actually open up and go into arousal mode, right? Stimulation mode, excitement mode. That's the feeling level. Usually it takes time. Okay, for people to undress, take their clothes off, and able to create an erotic erection shot, sometimes it's very fast. For women, even faster. Okay, because she is not, you see, you can shoot a naked body without her being turned on. That's simple as that. You can also create an erotic photo shoot, especially in porn, in corn. You can shoot corn scenes and women don't feel anything. But you are very close up and you just shooting in and out, in and out, in and out scenarios. Okay? But if you see her face, okay, that's a totally different story, right? And even then, with the face, they can act out, okay, and they can fake. So there are different kind of erotic photo shoots, okay, and different people have a different levels of their erotica inside them. Okay, erotica in general, you see, defines us from the animals or from the, from the creatures, different kind of creatures in one way. For human, it is an imagination and a fantasy factor, and starts mentally, and can prepare much more in advance before this action even happens. Okay? Animals just do straight penetration. Okay? Animals even have a different, you see, they have a different structure anatomical, right? When they have an erection, the erection has a bone so that they would not miss. You see, it's just structured. For men, they have to have a desire, and different woman creates that. Okay? For one, he can get erected, for the other, he can't. Okay? Talking about erections, it's very important to know that I'm also booking erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy models. And you see, models in adult business, okay, they have to have performance, and they have to have it as long as they can, of course. And usually, I prefer natural ways, okay? But if there is any kind of stimulation, like pills and stuff, people, models use that stimulation to stay erected the whole day, right? Depending on the shoot, right? But that's the thing. There are models who would ask me a client picture, before the booking, to confirm the booking, how the client looks, because they care who is booking. But the most professional models work with everyone, okay, and I work with those, okay, the most professional, okay, who came to do the job and create an erotic scenarios, okay, for certain adult events that we are booking. So coming back to nude and erotic photo shoot, when people are saying that we would like to have a nude and erotic photo shoot, I don't know if there is going to be an explicit stance, because nude erotica can be nude art, nude art. And like I say, you don't have to be sexually interactive. Okay. A lot of studios would not even want you to be this way. Okay. They don't want any smell. They don't want any heavy breathing. They don't want any noises, screaming. It's just you are going into a totally different dimension. Come on. So there is a limited service in erotic photo shoot. For me personally, I have a medical background. For me, it's normal and natural to continue. If the couple is on the arousal level, they would like to have make love scenes. For me, it's normal. For me, it's actually a crime to stop them. I've noticed this. You see, when I start shooting couples, I've noticed that couples want to continue. They wanted to get horny, they want to turn on, and they want to play, and they have a, like a playful mood, and they want to be naughty, and they wanted to continue till the end, till the climax. And I don't understand why not. Why not? Why they should stop, why they should limit themselves. Okay? And I started to shoot erotic photography sessions with couple with no limitations, you know? So that would happen with me, because I don't like limits myself. So here, when people are booking erotic photo shoot for couples, there are two scenarios. One is non-sexual scenario. Okay, that means that people are coming, they are undressing. Okay, dressing, undressing, to be fair. Okay, dressing, undressing. Some wanted to be undressed and naked all the time, right? But majority of couples would like to have a lot of hot and sexy outfits. They bring a luggage with them. Okay, the industry already prepared them. They bought a lot of hot and sexy stuff to wear. All they can wear, it's in the bedroom. So this is perfect for photo shoot. So they bring such a gorgeous outfits that I can't, even choose which one is better. That's how hot we have. And before, I remember when I was shooting, oh my God, many years ago, 15 years ago, I had this wardrobe in here, hot and sexy outfit wardrobes, because not everyone could afford. You see, not everyone had the opportunity to buy and stuff. Now everyone has it. I removed this wardrobe. I just have a little bit, because people just have too much. Okay, and they bring a lot of hot and sexy outfits. I don't need even to worry. Okay, about that. What they're gonna wear sexy. And then the undressing. So erotic photo shoot, just hot and sexy, boudoir, glamour style, and nude, it's one option. Okay? One option, right? But erotic photo shoot with make love scenarios, right? It's another option. Very often when it comes to erotica and sexuality, people lie. Okay, the most people lie is about their sexuality, and every time when I read the message, I'm thinking, are they writing the truth? Okay, is it what they want? Because very often they would write, okay, I just want this and this, but in the studio they're shooting completely different because they embarrassed to book this, they embarrassed to request, okay, they embarrassed to ask for it. So everyone is downgrading the service. Okay. In general, in adult business or in adult events or in adult experiences, men exaggerate, women downgrade. Let me just say this, for example. That's the thing. But most of them requests are not genuine, okay, enough. They are not being very true to yourself, to themselves, and to me. Okay, so when they're saying we're very interested in a couple's nude erotic photo shoot, okay, as your website is amazing and gives us a very comforting idea of what we could have. At my website, there is just one idea, no limit session, make love scenes and penetration shots. Okay, and that's how beautiful they write. Okay, so they don't give any details here in this message, really. Okay, what related to sexual experiences, and that is actually would be priced accordingly, right? So there is one photo shoot which is non-sexual. Okay, this is one, they undressing and they are being just in their bodies, in their suits, in their spaceship, and just shooting that. Okay, there is no, how to say, nothing personal. Okay, there is no identity discovery in there. Okay, no identity disclosure. Because you see, people recognize themselves with their identity when they go into erotic fantasy. Okay, just showing their body or showing their genitalia, it doesn't reveal their identity. The moment they start talking about fantasies, the moment they start saying, oh my gosh, I want the photo should be this way and this way, that's what says and can tell of what these people are, who they are. Okay, explain about their traumatic experiences. Okay, identify their personalities and characters. Okay, that is why people lie. People lie when they're booking erotic photo shoots, and people lie genuinely, I can tell you, all the time, because they downgrade the services significantly. Okay, they are pricing something what they are not planning to shoot. Okay, they are not planning to shoot just that. Okay, when I'm going into photo shoot with them, okay, usually they want more and more and more, and appetite is rising and growing, and where, when they gonna stop, that's the question. Okay, when they booking 1 hour photo shoot and then staying 4 hours, that's the realistic situation. When they booking, oh, I just want some nude, I just want some nude photography, nothing too much, very simple, very basic. Okay, price me this, right? And then you could see how these people are transforming in the studio, and I want this fetish, I want this BDCM, I want that. I remember, i can tell you I can tell you, booking a hot and sexy models is the same situation. Okay, same situation. So I always tell my clients this: if you are going to book the service, that's exactly what you get. So you better be honest, because I am booking your model and I am contacting him and communicating on your behalf. So they are telling then the list of services, and then the model can price that list, and that confirmation would happen. Okay, but I can tell you, it happened to me many times. I remember before the new year, this lady booked a very hot and sexy model. Oh, we had a fantasy with my husband, and I just want directed a model, naked, hot and sexy, muscular man, and I just want to take a picture with him. That's what she said. That she wants to be him around as a prop and take a picture with him, okay, and then show to her husband. It's like a cocktail fantasy idea, right? And I booked her that. Okay, I booked her a guy, the best one I have. Okay, I booked this guy for 1 hour. Okay, and after half an hour, she's coming to me in the changing room and she's saying, actually, I expect gangbang situation. Okay, I expect to be pleased and satisfied and basically banged like whatever I want. I want this and I want that, and I'm looking at her and thinking, this is not what you booked, woman. This is absolutely different service. Okay, so they are coming into the studio, they're feeling very confident, they are getting turned on, and then their appetite goes up to the roof, up to the roof. And I said to her, well, speak to the model. Speak to the model. And she wanted, very clever woman, she wanted me to arrange that and do not pay any money. I said, speak to the model, offer him. This is not happening. So what that, you are really desiring and you are hungry. So what? Models are not providing service for free. That's the adult business. If you want to have this type of photo shoot, right, you have to pay for it to start with, and I leave clients to make arrangements between them. Okay, I am just making this as a favor to them because in the past I shot a lot of hot and sexy models, and they are absolutely happy to come here and to perform with my clients. Okay, so that's what I do. I help my clients to create erotic photo shoot and grow themselves, right? Grow themselves, intimate education. To be with someone else, it's an information and it's a knowledge that they are looking for to get, right? And like I say, when you're booking a simple shoot and then you want that shoot become a hardcore, situation, that's a different shoot. It's a different price also. And models, uh, take fees for the services. Okay, it's not that you're booking a model and then you think that everything will be included what you want. No, it's not happening this way. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, and I can't change if the model is not agreeing. You can't change her. Okay, that's what she booked. So this is the situation. Let me quickly tell hi, hello. Okay, tell hi, hello. And the next thing would be about realistic pricing, because this couple is looking to book a photo shoot, but they want to find the realistic pricing. Okay, that's what I will talk next. What is the best erotic session? What is the balance between clients booking the photo shoot and paying, okay, photography studio photographer? And how the exchange is happening. That I'm going to discuss next, but I quickly say hi, hello. Hi, hello, and go back to a discussing erotic photo shoot scenarios and erotic photo shoot bookings in my studio. So hi, hello. You have time now to ask about erotic photo shoots. I am live and I am able to reply to your comments and questions. Hi, hello, hi, hello. Hi, hello, hi, hello. Interesting, good to see you. Hi, hello, good to see you too. How can we create content? I am about to watch. How can we create content? Okay, you can create content by filling up the contact form, okay, and start the inquiry. Okay, that's if you want to create content at my studio, and then I will send the reply. It's Julia Winter Studio. or there is an intake form on the price list. That's how you can start planning a photo shoot. Yeah. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm talking. Where is your website? My website is on Google. You go to Google and Google Julia Winter Studio, and you find Julia's website there. Julia made that website 2 years ago. And now it's old and it's needed to be refurbished, re-edited. That is something what I'm going to do. Communication is the key, the understanding the passion and desire of your mate. Communication. Communication is the key. Imagine when you communicate and there is no passion and desire. Okay? That key will not open that door. Okay? The passion is and desire is consist of eroticism. Okay, eroticism. So when people are having a very good communication, they can be partners, they can be teammates, they can be friends. Okay, they can be, husband and wife, right? But in these communications, okay, if there is erotica is missing, there is no passion and desire. Okay, usually communication creates a very cozy and very familiar and very safe environment. Okay, when people know each other, especially when they know each other and they think there is nothing new to come. Okay, so very familiar, very cozy. Passion and desire comes from the place where there is unfamiliar and unknown, edgy and risky. Okay, that is a totally different side. Okay, what I was just saying, that people are in the communication, right? There is no surprise in there. Okay, they're able to communicate and put themselves into a very known and how to say, in a pleasant state, right? So passion and desire, it's erotic energy, and people can have make love situations without erotic energy. You see, they can just do it. That's how it's happening, okay? And they can just do it in my studio without erotic energy. Comfortable environment is always important. That's what I'm saying. Comfortable environment will bring you into routine. And very soon you will find yourself that there is something missing in your partner, or something missing inside you, or something missing in the relationship. And you know what that will be? Novelty, mystery, excitement. That's, wait a little bit. That's coming. Okay, very true. Is there a way we can watch the content? Unfortunately, I live in States. I know you are in States. I know. Okay, the highest force put me on the state TikTok, United States. I'm not there even, so I cannot be with you in any way. And you cannot find me. I'm based in London, in UK, okay, United Kingdom. But people who created my social media, okay, they created TikTok in the United States. This is bizarre, okay. However, I already have some information and followers in there, and I can go live. So that's what I do regardless, okay. And I'm talking to people who are in United States. It's absolutely fine with me. Are you in Brighton Beach, Brooklyn? No. Okay, a passion must be built up to a physical desire. Okay, all desire comes from the mental state. Okay, and then it goes into your physical body, right? So that's something what you should know. Okay, and fantasies formed in your mental state. Okay, your fantasies are the information which is positive and negative. Okay, negative traumatic experiences being repaired by adult erotic fantasy in your mind. That's why you're having some strange things going on. Okay, some people will find themselves that they fantasize about the things that they actually don't even would want to do in the real life. Okay, and that's the thing why. Okay, because in your childhood, when your erotic state, erotic energy, egos was forming, okay, into alter egos, right, these things happen to you. And a lot of us went through erotic experiences, okay, in a certain way, right? They had introduced to certain things, they had, bad love experience, someone fancy someone, whatever happened, different things happen, someone get touched, someone touched someone, these type of things, introduction, right? And then alter egos got formed. Okay, alter egos got formed. Yesterday I was mentioning this thing that Freud had 5 stages of development in the childhood, and I want to mention just 3 in no particular order. This one is the oral stage, which we are sensitive about. Anal stage, we are sensitive about, right? And I would want to add a pervert stage, because there are in adult business, you see, I've seen a lot of them. Okay, there is a very big number of them, but that's is specifically related to my industry. Okay, to my industry. That's why I want to talk about it and disclose this, right? And that's happening also during childhood, during development. So this is something what's happening. Okay, but without a passion and desire, we cannot sustain a long and healthy relationship. Okay, that is absolutely true. Okay, you are absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for your compliments. And hi, hello, good morning. Add to with you. I'd like to with you. A model baby. Okay, okay. Would you do me a favor? Get God to be God today. Okay. I see the God as a highest power, a highest force, who actually created everything, everyone, including you and me. You see, he has a plan. Okay, and for me, he has a plan to come to London and start working in erotic photography, and bring some development to adults, okay, about their intimate life, about themselves, okay, being hot and sexy, about erotic energy, and of course to add this into relationships. Okay, so that is my course where I'm going. So the God is here. You see, the God is always here. Why? I can tell you a little bit about God. This is maybe bizarre and you would not understand, and not everyone is ready. Okay, but I will tell you what that is. When people are receptive to information, what is being sent from above, okay, they have to be very clean, right? But information and keep constantly coming. Okay, it's just there. It comes from to me every day. Okay, but it was the time when I was lost, confused, looking, searching, and do not know what to do, and where to go, and who I am, and what I should be, what I should be spending time to, and so on. It was like that. Okay, but when I got introduced to myself, right, and I looked into myself, okay, that energy that we translate, right, it has to be absolutely positive to clear you out, so that you can hear, you can be receptive. Okay, negative energy blocks you from receiving the information. Okay, and I can specify very clearly that negative energy is with you when you're arriving for erotic photo shoot. It's just an indicator which is there present 100%. Negative energy at the erotic photo shoot, and this is probably foremost the most how to say, extreme feelings, because you have to undress, you have to perform, you have to show your private parts, your genitalia, you have to touch yourself, you have to, express something, you have to go into role play, or you have to go, into emotional and physical expression. Okay, you have to perform erotic, sensual, secret, and very, how to say, sometimes no one knows who you are. You see, in the reality, erotica reveals that. Okay, and if you are planning to do, kinky fantasies, naughty fantasies, any other thing, you are processing information about yourself. Okay, there is nowhere else that you can do that. You understand what I'm saying? So that is the place where you can clean yourself, prepare yourself, and look into yourself for that connection with the highest. That's how it is. And so, good morning. Good morning. Hi, hello. This is lunchtime for me. What is your industry? Okay, I am a photographer. I started doing photography for adults. I am working in my photography studio in London, and I create erotic fantasies. People undress for dating, glamour, boudoir, boudoir, nude photography, explicit photography, make love scenarios without limitation, and erotic fantasies with hot and sexy models. We hire models for threesome experience couples would like to try, right? And we hire models for cuckold fantasy photo shoots. These are the most popular. Okay, and then the guys are able to book a tantric model or escort model if they would like to have a kind of a girlfriend experience, couples experience shoot. Okay, single guys. That's what we're doing at my studio, and I create this on camera and on film. And I have another two photographers who are working here. Okay, another two photographers do not have 20 plus years of experience in adult business. They are professional photographers coming from different industries. One comes from the telly, okay, TV studios, and the other is a fashion photographer, okay? But they are absolutely fine to shoot your non sexual erotic photo shoot. And people who are looking for budget option, that's what they would get. They would get to work with these photographers, okay, and they would shoot just their body. They would undress in front of the camera, and they would create a half an hour or 1 hour photo shoot. Okay, my sessions are much longer. Okay, I am shooting minimum 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hour session because I am doing a different work. I create erotic passion, desire, fantasy, stimulation in your body, the feelings, okay, which then I am capturing and recording on camera and on film. That's what I do. So for me, it's a deeper and inner work. It takes time. That's what I'm doing here in my studio. Hi, hello, good morning, my sunshine and light of my heart. I love you, my stunning baby. Okay, love you, love you. Can you do example? Can I do example? I do always tests. Okay, these are photo shoots, erotic photo shoots always starts from testing. It is even easier with my clients. Okay, when I'm telling to the client that this is not the real thing, that we just testing. Okay, this is the time for them to get that pressure away. Okay, because if they think, oh, this is the time, that's it now, and that's it, they will not have another go or another moment. I always start from examples. I said, let's do some tests. Let's do some example. How we would how would you do it? Okay, let's test this way. Then I will improve and direct them, saying that, and now you can do it this way and this way. Okay, just for example, you coming from there, she's coming there, then you meet, then you take her clothes off, then maybe you different kind of scenarios. So I always do testing. Okay, but if you're talking about real examples, when you want to see my real examples, here you go. I'm going to prepare a membership area with erotic photo shoots. Erotic photo shoots will be available in the back of my website. Okay, and you could see a lot of hot and sexy stuff that people, normal people, not models, not actors, I did not hire them, create erotic energy for themselves. And most of them are doing this first time ever. Okay, so do you massage first before shooting? Okay, do you know a lot of photographers who are massagists? you know Okay, it's a situation. Okay, it's a situation, but I can tell you where the question comes from. Okay, I can tell you that when I was a teenager and I was thinking about different medical professions, urologists, gynecologists, sexologists, different kind of professions which are related with intimate parts. Okay, I would think that they're doing this job because they are perverts. Okay, that's what I was just thinking. And that means, you see, because I get a lot of questions, that means that at that time, and of course it was a long time ago, let's say 30 years ago, that's how my mind was developed, on a low vibration, because I could not understand and I could not accept the information what is coming in. From that time, my development, my evolution happened to me. Okay, and I would never think this way anymore. You see, I've changed, I've transformed, I've grown up, to start with. Okay, I've grown up, so I don't think that they're in that profession to massage anyone. Okay, or or to do something, but there are still adults who are in this evolution. Okay, and on this planet, I can tell you this, which is very interesting factor I want to mention. When the human race was developing, okay, there was a different type of evolution between the humans. Some were more and some were less, okay, humans. And they do not mate between each other, okay, in a different evolution. They do not even, get crossed. They were seeing the other as a different species. Okay, and that was a physical development. We were developing as our bodies and our mental states, right? Now, at this moment, starting from 2025, we are developing on energy level. You see, and that is why these things happening. Okay, a lot of people are talking about the energies, and a lot of people talking about different kind of vibrations, because the earth in general is an energy, and everyone will say this to you who knows a little bit more. Everything is an energy, but some people do not understand what that is. You see, that's what is. So when people are asking me about erotic photo shoots, okay, there are many clients who would count in erotic services as they are included in a photo shoot. You see, they would think that if the woman is a photographer, she is doing this definitely for one and only reason, so that she could massage her clients in private parts, and even do something more. There is no other reason. You see, and there are minds like that. Okay, and we can celebrate this evolution, because here we can define straight away. Some people would never thought about this. Okay, and some absolutely don't see any other way. Okay, she's definitely, before the photography, she's doing something else. She's sleeping with everyone who is booking the photo shoot, because that is why she created the studio. That is why she have 4 higher degrees and then speak 4 languages, so that she can sleep with everyone. You see what I'm saying? So it is good to recognize who is who. Okay. And for me personally, this evolution element, the factor is visible clearly. Okay. Like clearly. And before I was telling to people, because I came from a medical profession, I was saying this: when you go to professional, right? Medical professional on a checkup, yeah, on a checkup, and we talk about, let's say, intimate part checkup, because erotic photography, it's also intimate part checkup. Let's say you go to proctologist. Proctologist is when you checking your bum. Okay, and they put something to check your bum. There are not a single client that in a million years would say, now you turn around, take your pants off, and I will check you. No one actually want to check the doctor back. Okay. But when it comes to erotic photo shoot, and especially when they see a woman creating erotic photo shoot, they want her to be naked. They want her to drop the camera and the lights and everything and just fall on her knees. okay, and do all kind of comfort and sexual stuff, and that's how they see it, okay. That's how they see it. And when I talk to clients saying like, well, if there is a medical situation, professional situation, you would never assume to do that, to check your doctor bag. He was like, no, it's a different, it's totally different. Say, how is the photography is totally different? But in some heads are, it's a different information, and we can just accept that and say thank you for showing the evolution levels. Thank you. I think it's good to stimulate and then capture the emotion. Okay, you think it's good. I think it's must. Okay, I think there is no other way. Okay, but there is. Okay, you can capture without the feeling and without their emotion. Okay, there is another way in the bedroom. You can have a make love scenario and she would not feel anything. That's also possible. Okay, so there is two ways, and adults are choosing in which level of evolution they are. I would like to continue my life. I'm just gonna finish. Can I get a picture of you? Can I get a picture of you? Do you see me in a screen now? Take a screenshot. That is what you can do. And you will have a picture of me. That's usually what people do. So let me just go ahead and talk about couple who are planning to book an erotic photo shoot, and they are interested in realistic pricing for both of us. So what is the realistic pricing? For me, realistic pricing is when you get the best value for your money. Okay, that's what people are looking for, the best value for your money. So, what value they can get in erotic session? And like I said, there are two types of erotic session. One erotic session when you don't feel anything. Okay, that's an erotic session when you do not expose your emotions. You do not put in your feelings, do not put into a stimulation and arousal. You are just being naked. Okay, that is possible, and that is one way to do it. The best outcome is that you are able to create this in a safe environment with a professional. And what happens is that I create from the start to finish, and I provide all the highlights. Okay, so even if people are booking, you see, 5 pictures, okay, to create 5 pictures, we need at least 100 shots. Okay, that's how I believe. Okay, so paying for 5 pictures, they will get at least 100 shots. Okay, and that is the value for money. Okay, have a quality, and quantity at the same time. That's what I offer. The other thing what I offer is, which is valuable, is no limited shoot. Okay, you can create any fantasy and you can try anything in the studio. Okay, and you will be working with a professional who will understand you, who will encourage you, who will push you, okay, check your boundaries, okay, put you on the edge, direct you, pose you, light you, and in general, take care of it. And also, you can get editing and a post production at the end, depending on what kind of the product you would like. Okay, photography, prints, albums, slideshows, movie stills, shorts, reels, media movies, whatever. You see, that's what I'm saying. So that is the value for money. Okay, that's the value for money. What is the balance? Of course, I always look at the balance seriously, and that's how it is for me personally. You see, if you could have many places to choose of, it will be like really easy, right? But I know that there are not many women photographers who create erotic, explicit, make love scenes in the way that I do, okay, with the background that I am, okay, with the experience that I have, 20 plus years, okay, in adult business. And photo shoots with me are totally different. And the outcome, of course, different. And that's what they can be themselves, okay, and shoot erotica in the level on the level that I would recommend, and I will direct them to take that journey, okay, or a short trip, depending on how long is the photo shoot, right, and to discover themselves, okay, to discover something about themselves that they never knew it existed. And of course, to take photography or videos from the angles that they are never able to create for themselves. Okay. And then I am able to make artwork that other studios are just not going there. You see? So there is a lot of benefits out there. But I always ask, to balance it out. Okay. Let me just quickly verify myself to the TikTok. So there is always an exchange, right? There is always an exchange, service into the money, right? And erotic services, you see, they are very unique. Okay, they're very very special. Okay, the moments that you will create, there will be very special moments that you could not repeat. Seriously, this is not something that you could do again and again. It's not going to be the same photo shoot. I have not shot the same photo shoot in more than 20 years. I did not make a same event. It's not possible. The time is different, the energy is different. I am growing and evolving. Everyone is aging. Okay, so there will be never the same circumstance. It's impossible, right? And every time when I see or meet my clients, I work on the materials that I have. I always in touch, and I'm always in contact with them. Okay, just recently, 2 days ago, I was shooting one girl. She never done a photo shoot before. Okay, and she was posing in front of the camera. And I have a very clear indication. You see, I use my material for learning purposes as well, because I will be teaching erotic photographers. I will be taking students. So there are pictures before I touched her, okay, and there are pictures after I touched her. There are two big differences. Okay, she was start shooting, and I could see that her energy wasn't in the place. I came, I touched her here, I made a different slightly hairstyle. I put the clip, I posed her a little bit. I've been with her and I secure and I just make sure that she's sexy. You see? And everyone needs love and attention, and understand the detail is important. The moment I did that, she transformed into a beautiful flower. There was the hottest pictures after that. Okay, and it's as simple as that. I don't need, any more explanation. The moment I come and touch people, they start feeling it, and that's how we establish that connection. Every time when client come to me, I hug them, like seriously hug them, because I need to read that information with what they're coming in. And then I hug them when they leave, so that I know that information have changed and they created a transformation for themselves. I read them, I scan them. And we humans are able to do that. When we meet people, we know when they scared, when they nervous, and when they worry, okay? And when we meet people and we know that they did a breakthrough, that they are confident now, that they feel hot and sexy, that they are absolutely relaxed, okay? You just know, it's just something what we maybe not get used to, but I evaluate this way. And I always have successful shoots, always. You see, always. So that is the value, to work with the professional. And of course, there is another value. Like I said, there are two other photographers who are absolutely keen to shoot naked people and make love scenes. Okay, absolutely keen. There is one guy and there is one lady. The lady is very young, but she is very good. Okay, and the guy is older, he's professional. But like I say, he worked in films. He do not have, okay, you do not have adult event experiences. Okay, he haven't worked. And when you work in adult business, it tells. You see, people are much more relaxed. The photo shoot feels for them like very easy and simple to follow. Okay, and it's just natural. It's kind of, I don't make a big fuss about this. Okay, if we're not gonna shoot first time, we're gonna shoot second. Okay, I am making sure I never let people go if I am not sure that we have enough content to entertain me first. I have to be satisfied with the content, and I've seen already a lot. So if I'm happy and I'm satisfied, I'm letting them go, and I know that it will be wow, amazing galleries, okay, afterwards. So that's how it works. Okay, that is why when they know what they're getting, and they're getting an experience, and they arriving in one state and their state is changing, they're receiving also a lot of knowledge about their body, about their partner, about the studio work, right? How to create content. Because adults, you see, they fall out. They fall out of that creative erotic state. The stage of creativity is developed when you are a child. Everyone knows that people, young people, little people, are developing when there is a creativity factor. That's how they learn. That's how they evolve. Okay? But that stops when you become an adult. So my studio is basically continues that work, okay, continues, because I believe some adults need some introduction into their adult lives, into their bodies, into their sexuality, into their nudity, into their explicit life, right, and into their fantasy life, to know more about themselves. Stop being scared, stop being shy, stop being ashamed, stop being disliking themselves or disliking their partner, and just stop producing that negative energy, because negative energy in your body is not able. You see, when you are in negativity, you can't be sexy, you can't be confident. When you feel anxious and nervous, you can't be confident and sexy. That's what I'm saying. You cannot be little bit pregnant. It's as simple as that. Let me just continue then with the pricing. And I have few comments. Now you're shooting here a lot of comments. What state are you in? I am in London. I'm not in America. Can you do one of you and me? Okay, can you do? The answer is no. What state are you in? Will you marry me? Where are you from? Mm-hmm. What state? Okay, I wanna rock your world. You wanna rock my world? My partner is dead. Died died last year, so now there is a space for someone, so they can rock. Yes. And Duchess, okay. Good. Let's go. Let's go. What is the best pricing? Like I said, the best pricing for people is when they can do unlimited shoot. Okay, that's the best pricing for them, right? And that their price is matching with the budget, with their budget that they have. Okay, so very often these two indications do not match. Okay, very often people would like to have a limited budget but create an unlimited shoot. Okay, and that is impossible, right? So when people are on the limited budget, they would create a limited session. Okay, because there has to be a balance always. If the photographer over delivers, right, or you take more than you can pay, there is always life, rebalance everything, you will be taken away, so it's better not to. Okay, so but what I can suggest packages which do not include the post production. That's where you can save. Okay, because there are a lot of people who are interested in budget shoots. Budget shoots are the situations, okay, when you pay for a certain time. And if you want unlimited shoot, you would be talking about specifically your shooting plan, okay, your timing, okay, in the studio, and your products, okay. And most of your products will be raw files. Okay, raw files. And then you will be looking somewhere on Fiverr or somewhere else, another website, who will be editing your content. Okay, because when we create erotic photo shoots, that can happen in few hours, half day, and a day. The post production or editing process happens much longer. Okay, it just takes different time scale. Okay, it takes 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 days to edit, depending on what kind of the product you want to have, and that it's come on a price edge for someone. Okay, for so many people, to be fair. Okay, so when studio is just creating a raw content and converting and sending to you, right? Then editing and post production will be not included. Okay, I just want to warn everyone, because when you see things what's happening around us, they are all edited. Okay, so majority of budget clients have very high expectations. Okay, very high expectations. Okay, they want an unlimited shoot, like I say, with the limited budget. Okay, and that is not very possible, just in general, not possible in real life, right? You can't get a Rolls Royce for the price of the bike. You can't. And when people are contacting the studio, they think that something might happen, magic will happen, and studio will cover their shoots. It is possible, okay, it is possible, but in this way, I believed possible is to join couples, maybe into a joint session. You see, but budget clients also want to have full usage of the studio, okay, and they want to be by themselves, they want to hire the whole studio. That's what happens usually. Okay, when the photo shoot is happening, people who are booking a photo shoot, they're booking an exclusive usage for themselves. So the whole studio will be just them, right? When you join photo shoots, you can join with the other couple, and there will be two people, or three people or four people, depending on how many people will be shooting. You will be sharing a changing room. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So that's when you go and discuss about, budget situations. Okay. I am shooting premium. Okay. I'm shooting premium, and premium clients do not want any budget situations. Okay. And that is great. They want unlimited shoots. They want to create as more as possible. They want to try and experiment as more as possible, and to just have much more, to in the studio, much more experiences. Okay, not limit themselves. That's what they want. Okay, and so that's what we have drinks, we have food, we have models, we have makeovers. Okay, we have photography and video session, we have full on editing, post production, sessions as well. So that's how the photo shoot consists and happens for premium clients. Okay, so there are two ways to go about it. You can go into a budget shoot. Okay, you can have a standard shoot. A standard shoot has the basic editings. It's a limited time in editing, but you have a normal time for shooting. Okay, and premium have no limits. Okay, they will have a proper preparation time. Okay, they will have a full on shoot studio time, a lot of testing, a lot of things to do right in the studio, outfits, props, toys, everything. You see, everything they can try, they can enjoy themselves till they get tired. Usually, till they want to go home. Okay, and we have enough content created. That's what happens on a premium shoot. And then they have professionally edited content, which is also look premium, and that takes the longest time, and of course it's on the price end. That's how the price goes around it. So people who want to save and adjust to their pricing, they would need to edit themselves. That's what I offer. That's the only option that they can do. Okay, let me read out the last question is about the escort. Escorts, I'm interesting. I'm not going to talk that. Hello, I'm looking for photography studio to make portfolio for escorts web. Okay, so this is a business situation. It means that business to business. It means that photography will be used for business purposes. It means that it's going to be a certain photo shoots that would sell online. Okay, hot and sexy pictures, which has a certain service in mind. Okay, to sell, right? So usually websites websites consist of the pages. Okay, there is a home page, there is an about page, there is a service page, there is a price page, there is a contact page, and there is a blog, usually that. So that's usually the visuals. Okay, visuals appear on every page, right? On every page, and every page has to be covered and entertaining to look at and inviting. Blogs, of course, contain more information and more images, and it could be also a gallery page. Yeah, and the gallery page could be photography and videos to represent escorts. Okay, so the website is a bigger project, but a standard or the premium photo shoot can cover that depending on how big is the website. Sometimes it can be 5 6 pages, sometimes it can be 12 or 20 pages, it depends on the size, right? But every escort website have to have pictures of the escorts and the services, you see, and the services. And very often I suggest escorts to hire models. Okay, because in olden days we would just see model selection in a different way, right? We would see the model pictures in a different angle, right? Presentation as a product. Okay, then we bring it into the service mode, then we bring it into a props and toy mode, and now we are bringing models in so that they will pretend that they are clients. And that's where you can show your clients a preview, okay, so that they can book you in and show you how you are with the client, what you are doing on the GIF format, on the photography format, on the video format, right? How hot you are, how sexy you are, that's another level. So that's what I create, and I'm able to provide business escort photography. Okay, usually business escort photography is a high-end photo shoot because they are for making money. It's not, an amateur situation. Okay, and usually a post-production plays a very big role as well there. Okay, so yeah, so that is a totally different work. Okay, and there are a lot of independent escorts who are interested to have their own portfolio and who are interested even to start their websites. Okay, it's all very reachable and available right now. Just put it on Google. Hire someone to design it, load all the artwork, and write a few words about yourself and about your services. What are you good at and what you love to do? And of course, your prices. And that's it. Simple as that. So I'm able to assist on that request. I just can tell you that there is a different photography when people, normal people or couples are shooting for erotic photo shoot is one energy and it's one way. And when you go into the place where you are selling, okay, it's a bigger competition and it's a totally different, approach and attention to detail. Okay, that's what I can tell. It's just more work. It's just more work, for the escort website. But I also do that. So people who are in adult business, I worked with adult escort models for a really long time. Okay. So I'm absolutely fine to assist them. Okay. And for now, I would like to finish this video. It was really nice, everyone you joined and chatted with me and asked questions and being active. Okay, that's good for you. Your sexual energy and eros energy is active. You are not shining away. You are not scared to talk to me. Okay, let me just quickly comment on some comments here and read out. Okay, I get a picture of you? Can I get a picture of you? Can I make a video of you? Okay. There are different types of adults. Okay. But there is a type of adults who are still trapped, a child trapped into an adult's body. And when you can recognize it, there is a very high need energy. I need this, I need that, can I get this candy? Can I get this chocolate? No. You see, and by the energy, I can read that need. There are men Okay, but they have still that little boy trapped in their body. What happens usually? They are energy of need is unpleasant energy. Okay, it's an unpleasant energy. It is the time to grow up. Adults are in a positive energy when they are sharing, when they are giving. Okay, that's a different vibration. But I was in a place of need. I arrived to London because I was in a place of need, and I know how it is. The life is shit. Okay, I know how it is, but this is a part of revolution in your mind. This is a part of evolution. If not, a revolution will happen, and it means some kind of a changes, drastic changes, right? Evolution would inevitably would not, happen. So that's the thing. So, but how to say, adults go into a positive vibration and create a different life to themselves. And who needs, who asking constantly? Children asking, give me 5 pounds. Give me a candy. Mommy, give me this, give me that. This is how the children vibration is still present in their body, and you can recognize it also. Okay. So I want this is a totally different reading. Okay, what you want to give me is an adult approach, and what you want to take from me, it's a child's approach, right? So I don't do business with children. Okay, actually, it's not only a business. You see, adults don't want children. Okay, it's an incest, you know. And when in couples this energy transformation happens, that is why, woman doesn't want a man, or a man doesn't want a woman, because they start vibrating in child's energy. They become very needy. Okay. And what is independent, what is strong, what is confident is sexy, and that is an adult vibration. And children usually do not have intimacy, do not have money, because they're children. And it doesn't matter in which body you are. Okay. Russian. I am from Lithuania. I want a video. You are very beautiful. Thank you. This lady is so beautiful to me every time I see her. You see me very many times. Thank you. You are beautiful. Thank you. What state? What state? Can you do one of you and me? That's another, can you do what you can do? You see? Don't look at someone, can you do? No, tell and ask yourself what I can do, okay? And then give to the other person, and you will grow up, okay? Will you marry me? I don't, children, I'm not interested in children, adults, only adults. Adults are interested in seeing. Okay, when people are in children vibration, there is another thing what is interesting. Adults don't see them. They are not visible to adults. Okay, and so they can meet a child, or they can meet a mommy or daddy. Okay, in terms of the energy. Read the question. What state? I wanna rock. Okay, that's what I was also. Hey, auntie. Auntie, grandma, that's closer to the truth. That's closer to the truth. Okay. Most beautiful woman ever. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good morning. What are we talking about? We were talking about today about erotic photo shoot at my studio in London, Julia Winter Studio. I create erotic scenarios, erotic fantasies, and people can undress here at the studio and perform in front of the camera and film. Okay, why they would do that most of the time? For their confidence and for experience. Okay, to learn and to educate and to grow. And also they're doing it because they want to express love and passion for their partner too. Okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to finish this for now, and it was lovely chatting to you. Next time you see me, you can give me your questions straight away, and I will have more to answer. Bye for now. Bye.